Hey yo, BTG gave me the opportunity to express myself and be the.
All right, listen. Well, first and foremost, guys, let me say this, right? You want to make sure that your people is on this call, right? Obviously, you want to tell a friend and tell a friend again to join this call. Why? Because they get a chance to get a piece of our secret sauce. And our secret sauce is being able to distribute the information faster here at Bridge the Gap Marketing. So thank you very much, Eugene, for all that you just shared with us today, right? It's definitely important to be prepared, right? You want to stay ready so that you never have to get ready, right? That's kind of one of the pillars to our success, which is making sure that we're prepared, making sure that we're working full shift, making sure that we got a great attitude. All of these things are important. I want to share something, I guess, because I want to make sure that you guys get a healthy diet, right, today. Something that we just went over because, again, you guys should know this, that every morning at 8 a.m. I require the leadership here to join me on the 8 a.m. call where we discuss high-level office issues, right? Things that are definitely going to make sure that you guys get a chance to take your careers here to the next level. And one of the things that came up was, a lack of confidence for that upfront money, right? Now, a lack of confidence for upfront money will put you in a position where you're only looking for the back end money. Now, obviously, we pay a handsome ransom on back end money, right? Obviously, it can get exciting on the back end money. But what you want to do is you want to get excited on that front end money. And it comes down to two things, I think, right? One is a lack of training, right? A lack of coaching. Those two things right there will always be harmful to your business if you're not training adequately. Now, what do you need to do to train? Now, first and foremost, training starts with yourself, right? You don't always have to look for your leadership to train you. You should be looking forward to making sure that you do the reading, right? I think required reading for anyone that has a lack of confidence in sales is Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. I think that is required reading. I would definitely consider it the Bible because it will teach you that sales is a way of life. And more importantly, guys, I want you guys to understand something that, a lot of the times when you're getting no's out there in the field, that's a soft no. That isn't even a hard no. This is a phone that absolutely everyone needs. Now, by the way, when it comes down to asking for money, now what is non-negotiable? Obviously, the client says that we have to take an activation. I mean, well, it doesn't have to be an activation fee, but there is a fee of $12 for our phones, right? And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're asking for that. One of the things that Eugene shared with us this morning is in his previous experience in door to door, right? Oftentimes they had to take the first month bill up front. That first month bill can be $200, $300. It really just depends. But obviously, when it's time to ask for that type of money, you have to be consistent and you have to have a system about yourself, especially if you don't feel confident. One of the things that he shared with us this morning was that he would always ask him, so how were you actually paying for this today? Right? And then he would shut up because that would require the customer to speak at that point and the customer to make a decision. It was an easy way for him to just be able to put himself in a position where the client just had to answer him. And that's a good technique to actually use because, he wasn't going to be able to make a sale if not. Now, obviously, that's the way that a lot of telecom companies do business. Same thing with these phones. Now, can we give a phone away and not charge them? Yes, we can not charge them, right? But I just want you guys to understand something, that if it was the other way around and they were dealing with the client directly, right? Meaning they weren't dealing with a marketing company, the marketing company will require this from them. Okay. So first and foremost, let's understand that and get that to be a belief and a knowing inside of our mind that, hey, it's a privilege to be even dealing with me today. And by the way, I'm in the most convenient place to meet you. I might be at a bus stop. I might be at your home. I might be, where you play bingo at. It doesn't matter. I'm conveniently available for you. And then, yes, can I override this and not charge you? Yes, but that would be a favor for me, right? And absolutely, should you ask for a referral? Absolutely, because you need payment some type of way. But it comes down to first and foremost training. And then the second thing I think it comes down to is your will to survive. And one of the things that Bilal shared with us this morning is the fact that, that he takes a bill with him outside of the house. He said repeatedly, he said, man, listen, I got a son, right? And he likes expensive things. And I felt him. It hit me right in my heart because I too am a father, right? I am too head of household around here. So when I go outside my house, it's like I'm Bigfoot out here. I got to make sure that when I get back in my home, that I have those type of results that give me the respect of head of household. You guys know what I'm talking about if you truly wear that title inside of your home. So he takes a bill with him, and that bill is a constant reminder. And that bill could say, hey man, $300 for the light bill, right? Rent, $2,000 for my rent, whatever it is. And when he take a look at it, it fires him up enough. And I thought that was a great technique because again, you have to understand your why, much like what Joshua shared with us last week. You have to understand your why when you're in this business. If not, this business will consume you. It'll have you feeling like it's not a real job. It'll have you feeling like you can't do it. It'll have you ready to quit. And before you know it, you're at McDonald's mopping and sweeping. That's what sales and marketing does for you, right? This is possibly the highest paying position that you will ever find for the person that is willing to do the work. But on the flip side of that, this is the lowest paying position for someone that doesn't want to do the work, guys. Right? So when you look around you on this call, right, and you start to look at the participants on this call, some of you guys got your camera on, some of you guys don't. I've always been one to have my camera on because I wanted people to see me. I want you to remember my face, right? You know, the little light-skinned guy with them dreads. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's Quincy right there. I want you to know who I am because I earn that type of respect. But for those of you guys that don't have your camera on, you don't want to be seen, you're not fully committing. And again, that's a lack of confidence issue, right? So again, that's why it's important also to join these calls to get this level of training, right? This level of consistency to help you, right? To go out and become monsters on your feet. So guys, I just want you guys to focus on two things. I want you guys to focus on your training today. Obviously, I want to focus on your systems, your processes, everything that you do well. And for everything that you do not do well, that's exactly why we built this community here at Bridge to Gap Marketing. Take time, scroll through Telegram, see who's out there making money, hit them up. Like Yo Gotti said, it go down in the DM. Shoot them over a text. Hey, listen, what you doing, man? What you saying out there? You on fire. You think somebody is not willing to text you back a few words, you know what I'm saying, just to get you encouraged and to put you in the game? That's the point of having a community, guys. That's what's unique about this. So utilize that. And then secondly guys, always try to make sure that you're doing things that build your will to survive. Right? You don't have to grab a bill, walk outside the house, but maybe for you, you might do some yoga. Maybe for you, you might just work out in the morning, whatever it is, right? But get your will to survive together. Make sure that you're not a victim out here. Make sure that when you leave your home is to help others so that you can help yourself, because that's the fastest way for you to be successful. Right? It's for you to help others so that you can help yourself. So with that being said, guys, that does it for our wake up call today. I love you all. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Let's kick ass and take names, gang. Later.
Hey yo, shout out to BTG, shout out to BTG. Hey yo, Q, I see you.